Hi and hello to all my dear gentle friends. This is Gananadh Sankar and you're watching EaseCom Designers, a 360-degree communicative driving force. Hello, my dear gentle friends. I believe after saying that intro, you are very clear about what we are going to discuss in today's episode. You are right, we are going to discuss about eye contact, which is the second ingredient of body language. But before discussing about eye contact, I would like to give a brief explanation. I mean to say a brief comparison about body language with a cup of tea. I mean, why a cup of tea? Because in my previous episode, I have compared a body language with a cup of tea or cup of coffee. Fine, I'd like to compare with that. Right. See, for preparation of a cup of tea or for preparing a cup of coffee, we need 5 basic ingredients. And those things are like milk, water, sugar, then we need tea powder or coffee powder. Finally, we need a stove to make it complete. In the same way, for a body language also, we need 5 ingredients, which I have discussed before. Still, it is, we need a smile, eye contact, posture, gesture, as well as the final one is audibility. Now, let us compare the 5 ingredients of cup of tea with the 5 ingredients of body language. First of all, I'd like to compare the ingredient that is nothing but sugar, which is very important to give the taste for the cup of coffee. So here, when it comes to the body language, I would like to compare sugar with smile. So smile adds beauty to your body language. It's such a sweet thing to your body language. So that sugar is equal to smile. Very needed, very much needed. And the second one, of course, the second one which is needed for the body language, what we are going to discuss today is nothing but eye contact. So I would like to compare this eye contact with coffee powder or tea powder, which brings the color. So eyes can identify the color. So that I would like to compare this eye contact with tea powder or coffee powder. And the next, posture. So I would like to compare posture with water. So without adding water, it doesn't make a cup of coffee or tea, right? So that posture is like water. What is posture? We'll see in a separate episode about that. Then it is gesture. So I'd like to compare the gesture with milk. So why gesture with milk? Milk is the basic essence of a cup of coffee, something like that. A gesture is also very important for a body language. I mean, some of you can ask me like, even without adding milk, we can prepare a cup of tea. Yes, it becomes a green tea, or else it is a raw tea, right? It is a raw material. With raw materials, we prepare a cup of tea without milk. The same thing happens when it comes to the body language also. When you are not using the ingredient gesture, it becomes a raw body language. Why? Would like to explain in a separate episode about gestures. Please wait for that thing. And the final thing is about comparison of audibility with stuff. See, you all know, even though we have all the ingredients for making the cup of tea or coffee, we definitely need a stove to fire it up and to make it complete. The same things. Even though you have 4 ingredients of body language, the final thing, which is audibility, which makes the sense of complete body language. I believe now you got a clarity about the 5 ingredients of body language. You will get much clarity in our future episodes. Once we complete all the ingredients, then I believe you will have a very clear idea about body language. Fine. So now let us discuss about what is an eye contact and what is the importance of eye contact. See, in our intro, I have shown you a few eye contacts. I mean, few things, right? So now I would like to show you once again, and I'd like to explain what sort of eye contact and what sort of messages that particular eye contact gives to your audience. Fine, here we go.
Well, this is a very pleasant eye contact. It comes when you are totally relaxed.
This one is quite opposite. When you're totally confused and in dilemma, your eyes moves here and there. It rotates all around. See, my dear gentle friends, there is no eye contact here. We do like this when we have lack of confidence on our speech. We make our eyes bigger in two situations. This is the first one, when you show your anger. Well, here comes the second situation, when you're surprised or even when you're shocked. Generally, you show this type of eye contact when you're so sad and showing pity about something or someone. Dear gentle friends, do you know when your eyeballs come towards an end? It's just because when you have doubts on someone or something. Thank you, my dear gentle friends. That was a small attempt to make you understand with my eye contact. I'm not an actor, so please pardon me if there is any minute or big mistakes in my eye contact. Fine. Anyways, see now, coming to the importance of eye contact, I would very strongly say that eye contact gives trust to your listener. I mean, when you have a very proper eye contact to the listener with whom you are speaking, that builds a trust on your speech. I mean to say trust on you. So eye contact is very, very important. See, for example, some people, they'll be having a blabbering eye contact. I mean, just before I've explained in my video, like if you look here and there, so that shows that you are not confident about the matter what you are speaking. Or else in other cases, see, when we are lagging behind the words in that particular language, I mean, some of my gentle friends, when they are trying to speak in English, maybe because of lack of command on English language, even though when they are trying with English with that lack of command, so they'll be searching for the words, or else they'll be searching for forming the sentences. When they search like that, obviously the eyes will also search here and there. So that happens. So the first thing is maybe lack of confidence about what you are talking, and the second one is maybe lack of confidence on your language itself. So maybe because of these two things, your eyes goes here and there. So don't make your eyes roam when you're talking to a particular person or a group of people. So that is very important. So in order to build the trust out of your speech, so you need to have a very, very proper and a constant eye contact. Here, one more thing, constant eye contact doesn't mean looking directly into the eyes. For example, like this. No, not like that. It is something like staring the listener. Not at all like that. Constant eye contact is very simple. You can move your eyes here and there, what I am doing right now. But constantly, you should have an observation towards your speaker. That is very, very important. And most of us, when we are giving our seminars, presentations, or else even when we are attending our interviews, what we do is we don't observe our listener. Maybe because of lack of so many things, as I have just before told you. Like most of us will be observing down. It gives an impression like that you are completely closing your eyes. So never and ever look down and speak to your listener, right? So look straight forward to your listener. For this, a small tip, regularly I say to my students, to my gentle friends, it's very simple. You do one thing. If you feel fear to look directly into the eyes of your listener, you can do another thing, like look to his forehead. I mean, this particular place. That gives an impression like that you're looking directly into his eyes. So this is a small tip which you can do. And here, one more thing when it comes to the eye contact. See, eyes and eyebrows are both best friends. They always have a good coordination, and they should have a very good coordination when you're having the eye contact. See, in my video just before, which I have shown you, I have given a lot of expressions where my eyebrows were dancing up and down, were moving here and there. So that is very important. So yes, when you're having eye contact, please make the sense of using your eyebrows also. So that makes an attractive eye contact. Fine. I believe I have discussed enough about the eye contact. If you would like to know much more about eye contact, you can do one thing. What you can do? You have to practice it. So that is the only thing which you can do. All these things cannot come when you're reading or when you're bahatting. So this body language or language, it comes only through practice. So please start doing the practice. Start giving your eye contact. Do it with your best friends, buddies. Do it with your parents, or else do it with your well-wishers. They never comment you. They always give you a positive comment, but not a criticism. Of course, if it is a criticism also, they'll give a positive criticism only. So that try it, practice it, experience it so that you can gain it. So that's all about today's episode, eye contact. I'll catch up you in my next episode, which is very important, which we are going to discuss about very important ingredient of body language. That is nothing but posture. So please wait for that episode. Spread this fragrance, this video to all your friends, well-wishers and your relatives. Thank you very much. This is Gananadh Sankar saying, signing off and bye-bye.